KCRA 3 High School Playbook starts now.
Those two helmets can mean only one thing. Welcome to KCRA 3's High School Playbook Show. I'm Rodgers. Tonight we will showcase every aspect that makes up the high school football experience, from the bands, the fans, cheerleaders, game officials, even the parents in the stands. Tonight is the final Friday of the regular football season, where some teams must win to punch their ticket to the playoffs. We start in Stockton for the biggest game in that city. It was senior night as St. Mary's played at the Lincoln Trojans. For Lincoln, Kyle Munoz, he takes a handoff, and then watch number 4 come high-stepping out of the pack, busting would-be tacklers. Kyle Munoz hits another gear, outrunning everyone, including the game official. That's a 40-yard touchdown for the Trojans. But St. Mary's is the real deal. Jaden Galvin, he drops back with plenty of time and confidence and patience, fires a 75-yard bomb to Carter Williams. C-Dub gets it, takes it in for a touchdown. St. Mary's would hang on to win at Lincoln of Stockton. Final score 54-41. In Sacramento, Pleasant Grove was at Laguna Creek Cardinals. This was played yesterday. 25 games played yesterday, so we had to give some of these teams some love tonight. Laguna Creek strikes on their opening drive. Jaden Debs with a keeper for the score. Extra point is blocked, but the Cardinals led 6-0. PG Eagles would respond in a good way. Achille Hernandez takes a handoff right up the middle. Touchdown, Pleasant Grove. Later in the first half, Laguna Creek down. They get to work. Kyle Draper takes a pitch, breaks tackles, fights his way into the end zone, but it wouldn't be enough. Pleasant Grove would hang on to upset Laguna Creek 31-28 is the final score. Now, in another huge battle tonight, the Granite Bay Grizzlies, they face the Folsom Bulldogs. KCRA 3 Michelle Dapper has the outcome of this Sierra Foothill League battle, where the winner becomes the league champion.
Showing up like smooth operators on Halloween night on the blue against Granite Bay. Up 28-7 in the third. Bulldogs driving again. Ryder Lyons and Jamison Powell already with 2 touchdowns on the night. He hits them again. He's down at the 1-yard line. They'd score on the next play. To the fourth quarter, starters were out. The backups didn't skip a beat. Brody Rudnicki connects with Arian Acuna. The great catch down to the 15-yard line. And then Rudnicki finds Asias Bolton for the 1-yard touchdown. Tough night for Granite Bay. Elijah Williams with the monster sack. Folsom wins the SFL title 42-14.
Just because you did it last year, just because you did it the year before that, like, we have new kids. We're really young. People might think we're old because the quarterback's been there, the receivers have been there, but 2 sophomore O-linemen, 2 sophomore running backs, 2 sophomores on the D-line, underclassmen, juniors all across the board. Like, we're really, really young, and we've had to work to get to this point.
I don't know, it's a lot of emotions, but I'm happy about this team. Our defense played awesome tonight, lots of stops, so yeah, just proud and happy.
So with that SFL title, the Bulldogs now get a first-round bye and the #1 seed in Division I. In Folsom, Michelle Dapper for High School Playbook.
All righty, in the El Dorado Hills, Oak Ridge taking on Rockland. On the first play of the game, Oak Ridge goes deep. Check him out, Nick Johnson, to a jack runner for a 50-yard reception that ends up, wait for it, at the 15-yard line. Great throw and catch. A few plays later, Jason Womack punches it in, and just like that, Oak Ridge, they led 7-0, and guess what? They would never trail. In fact, they would go on to pour it on. Nick Johnson again. This time he finds Braxton Martinez for another Oak Ridge touchdown. Trojans win. Final score tonight, 34-14. Now to our KCRA 3's High School Playbook. Envision Motors Mercedes-Benz of Northern California girls varsity flag football featured game of the week, where a shot at a state championship is underway. Now, earlier this week, the play-in teams battle for a spot in the playoffs. Hiram Johnson took on the Rockland Thunder. Now, the Johnson Warriors played great defense at times, like this Shaila Vang interception on the Rockland Thunder pass attempt. But Rockland's offense would have an overall great night. Renee Dragseff has plenty of time to find Ashley Fuller. That's a 30-yard Rockland Thunder touchdown pass and catch for the Thunder. Then on defense, same team, Rockland would use plays like this to keep Johnson out of the end zone. Allison Kwan with a pick 6 for the Thunder. Rockland's defense put points on the board and pitched the shutout. Rockland wins 27-0 and is headed to the playoffs.
First playoff game, and so Johnson was like pretty scrappy, and our girls really played a nice game. And so one thing that we have is our league is really good, and so we're kind of battle tested. You know, even though maybe our record doesn't reflect how good we are, we've been in a lot of close games. So I think that's going to help us going forward.
I think we had really good containment today. Didn't let anything outside, breaking down a lot, had a lot of good flag pulls in the back.
All right, as we do every week, it's time to show off our high school playbook Great Clips Catch of the Week. And for the final week of the regular season, our Great Clips Catch of the Week was turned in by Chavez High School in Stockton. Elijah Walker goes to the air, lobbing it into the corner of the end zone where Joel Donnell is there for the bring in our KCRA 3 high school playbook Great Clips Catch of the Week. And by the way, it's a 25-yard Chavez Titans touchdown. All right, to keep our promise of bringing you every aspect of Friday Night Football, it's time to introduce you to our Shriners Children's of Northern California Cheer Team of the Week. Listen and watch these, because they're great. 16-member varsity cheerleaders from Linden High School in Linden. Their head coach, Serenity Hardcastle, says her varsity Linden Lions cheerleaders love to make the fans in the stands stand up and cheer every game. She says they love controlling the emotions of everyone during their home and away games. That does it for the first half of the Playbook Show. Coming up after a quick commercial break, I've got our Fans of the Week plus our Game of the Week. But for now, it's time to meet our High School Playbook Game Officials of the Week. 5-person. They're the varsity crew, the crew chief. He's coming up in a white cap. His name is Mike Wright. So, Mr. Wright has refereed high school football games for 12 years when he's not throwing his yellow flag. Mike Wright is a sheet metal worker in the Bay Area.